Hey, this is Roman with 321 Kiteboarding. Thank you for joining us. We've got some really cool reviews from the North Kiteboarding lineup in Hood River with Sky Solbach. So stay tuned. Here we go. Roll tape. Hello and welcome to 321 Kiteboarding. We are sitting here in Hood River with Sky Solbach.
Awesome.
I'm Romann Chavannes, and get ready because we're about to see some really cool stuff coming from North Kiteboarding. Sky, there's a lot of new stuff.
Yep.
North Kiteboarding's always been known for its tech.
Yep.
What's new in some of their kite models?
Well, we've been doing a lot of work this year. We've made some pretty significant changes to a few of the kites. We've got a couple of them here behind us. Maybe we'll start with this first one, the Rebel.
Sounds good. Let's bring it up.
All right, so this is the Rebel for 2018. The Rebel, as everyone knows, has always traditionally been a 5-line kite, a loaded 5th line. We've now introduced it for the first time ever on 4 lines this year, so it now flies exclusively on 4 lines.
That is awesome. Now we know that North has always had 4-line options for all their other kites with 5-line availability.
Yep.
And so I know they probably perfected 4-line, but I know a lot of my Rebel riders are going to say, hey, 5 lines was the way to go. Convince me that this is going to be the key.
Well, this is not something that we've just thrown together in the last year. We didn't all of a sudden just say, oh, we need it to be on 4 lines and switch it to 4 lines. This is something that we've been developing for actually about 4 years now, and we've kind of been doing it in parallel with our 5-line kites, and we were never quite ready to release it on 4 lines because we didn't feel like it was there yet. The performance just wasn't ready on 4 lines. So for the first time ever now in 2018, we felt like it was ready. It does all the same things basically that it does on 5 lines, so a loyal Rebel rider who's always ridden 5-line Rebels and loves all the great things about the Rebel, like the direct steering, the real short bar stroke, and quick beat power, is going to love this 4-line kite because it still does all the same things the 5-line did and has the same handling. But on 4 lines, it has better steering as well, so it has much rounder steering. So it's just like the old Rebel, but it steers even quicker and even rounder. Awesome,
phenomenal. I see that the bridling is really minimal, but it looks like it really holds the arc the same way that that 5-line system did. Can this build still be flown in a 5-line?
You can still fly it on 5 lines. The only difference is that the 5th line is not loaded when you're flying it, so you have a little bit of slack on. It doesn't have to have the 5-line to be flown. You can fly it on 4 lines. It's going to have all the rigidity that the 5-line option used to have. Except now you have the simplicity of just having to walk out 4 lines.
Perfect. So you can still have all that 5-line safety that everybody's used to and loves. Yeah. Perfect. Now, is there anything else that they changed either in this kite or over the whole lineup?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I guess that we should point out which have changed on all the models. The first being our lazy pump system. We now have a maxi flow system here, which basically means that we've increased the diameter of this tubing from 6 millimeters to 9 millimeters. Not a revolutionary change. You're not really going to notice anything when you pump up the kite, but where you will notice a big difference is when you inflate your kite, you can get the air out of the struts a lot quicker, so it's going to make packing up a lot easier.
That's absolutely perfect.
The other big change is that we're now using a new cloth. It's called Trinity TX.
Okay.
Of course, everyone knows the D2 fabric that we've been using.
Right.
We had the D2 was 2 threads running one direction, 2 the other way. With the Trinity, we now have 2 threads running one way, 3 threads running the other way. Some people might think, oh, you know, just a marketing thing. Well, actually, it's pretty cool the way we're doing it. We're orienting the 2 threads going from front to back, which still allows the kite to have this really nice flexibility, which helps it with the steering. But we're running the 3-thread direction from tip to tip.
Perfect.
That helps keep the arc of the kite really stable and really stiff in that direction. That's where you want that stiffness.
Okay.
Also, if you think about whenever you see a kite tomahawk into the water and hits the water and rips, which direction does it rip? It always rips front to back. Exactly. So if you have the 3 threads running this way, that's where it's most tear resistant. So it also helps a lot for durability in that sense.
Perfect. So it sounds like they did a lot of research into not just adding more fibers, but making those fibers work better.
Exactly. Yeah. We didn't just add more threads and go, oh, it's, we did it kind of in a scientific way where we tested it in both directions. We actually tested a lot of different cloths with different thread counts and ended up on this one. It's only about 1% heavier than the D2 fabric, so you don't really have any weight gain, but you have a significant difference in durability.
Excellent. Now, who is the Rebel for?
The Rebel,
especially.
The Rebel, the target rider for the Rebel is the same as it's always been. It's high performance free riding. So this is for the guy who wants to ride, normally on a twin tip. You can also ride on a surfboard and go in, especially now where the turning is a little bit better. You can actually ride this on a surfboard and ride waves and have a lot of fun, but it's for the guy who wants to go out, powered up, and boost over the moon, and just have the most high-performance free-ride kite available in the market.
Awesome. So still a super stable kite, great hang time, phenomenal jump.
Exactly.
Sound right?
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned waves. We love waves. We've got lots of them, so we've got a kite back here that's meant for waves.
Yep.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, make sure you click like, subscribe, smash that like button, and leave us a review. Let us know what else you want to see. We drop new stuff every week, so come on back. And again, thanks for spending your time with us. Yeah, I mean, really, like, you can hit these things anytime you want. That one makes you like us, and that one, that's a cool video, actually. Ooh, yeah, you should really check that one out. It's a good idea. It's literally handpicked for you. Seriously.